Welcome back. I'm your host, Darnell Jackson. In this crypto report, we're going to be talking about why Bitboy missed out on 12,000% gains in 2021. But first, make sure you subscribe to your favorite channel on YouTube, Darnell Jackson Crypto. Shout out to all the subscribers. Okay, I'm gonna play a video from Bitboy Crypto. I'm going to review a chart with the examples. I'm going to rant and I'm going to recap what happened in 2021 so that you can think about what you should expect for 2022. What do I mean by that? Well, right now, as we look at 2022, we are thinking about the coins we are familiar with and how they will perform. However, this was not the case in 2021. It was not the coins that everyone, it was not the quote unquote blue chips that everyone wrote down that ended up performing. And this is how Bitboy missed out on 12,000% gains. Let me jump over to a little clip of his video so you can, let's review his picks. Now, to make this video a little bit shorter, I'm going to skip his pick on Bitcoin. And I'm going to skip his pick on Ethereum. He has, and I agree with him, he has 50% of his portfolio for 2021 in Ethereum primarily, and then Bitcoin. All right, so that's half of his portfolio. But the other half is how he lost out on the gains because he picked stuff like
Next up, coming in at 15% of my portfolio, I have Chainlink. Now, this shouldn't really surprise anyone if you know me. In fact, in my top predictions video for 2021, I predicted that Chainlink will rise up to the number 3 overall cryptocurrency spot. Chainlink's Oracle technology.
Wrong. Chainlink did perform somewhat. I can't just fully poo-poo it. No. Chainlink did a little bit of something right here. Let's look at what Chainlink did in 2021. Now I'm just gonna do the 1 year. I'm here in December 20th. So Chainlink showed you 50%, which isn't bad, but it's definitely not 12,000%. Let's go back to Bitboy and see what other pick he made and caused himself to lose the 12,000% returns. Next choice. What did he choose?
Coming in next at another 15% is Cardano. If you watch my 2-part interview with Charles Hoskinson from last week, then you understand why I'm bullish on Cardano. I was already bullish on it, but I'm even more so now. That's why I'm dedicating a huge chunk of my portfolio to it. While I also like Polkadot, I believe that Cardano is the biggest potential threat to Ethereum's dominance.
Wrong again. Now, the thing about this, how did Bitboy miss 12,000% returns? He fell in love. You heard him say that after he talked to Charles Hoskinson, after he had the conversation, now he's all in love with Cardano. Love is not involved in cryptocurrency. You gotta be an investor. This is how he missed out on some major gains. He was too busy with his emotional connection to the crypto. Let's go to the next coin that he picked erroneously, separating himself from the big time gains.
Next, at 5% of my portfolio, I have VeChain. The potential for VET is humongous. When we think about use cases for crypto, none are bigger than supply chain. Being able to track every ingredient or component of a product you buy is pretty crazy. But I think in the future, that'll be taken for granted. It'll be a given. Everything you own will be traceable back to the source. This helps with accountability and responsibility for corporations. If you're putting something in your body, don't you want to know where it's from? Supply chain helps with this. Unless the thing you're putting in your body is from Tinder, then you're out of luck. Now, as we
Okay, so that was hilarious. So VeChain, this coin has been a perpetual disappointer. I want to show you the VeChain chart just for the VeChain fans who want you to think it's going to the moon when all it really does is just really disappoint. Let's see, what is VeChain? Is VET, right? Can we find it over here? You can't buy it on Coinbase, but you can look at the chart. Let's see what VeChain, the very popular VeChain, it's giving you in 1 year 400%. 400%, which is not bad, which is actually pretty good, but it's definitely not 12,000% returns. All right. So let's go back to the other picks that Bitboy made that kept him off the money.
I also have 5% of my portfolio allocated to synthetics. I believe you need to have one blue chip decentralized finance project in your portfolio. While Compound, Aave, Yearn Finance, Maker, Curve, and others have seen their days in the sun, I believe SNX has the most to offer in the way of DeFi. This project aims to make it safe and easy to trade any asset in the world from anywhere in the world safely. DeFi will only continue to grow, and I'm going with the underrated project out there of the blue chippers, and I'm hoping it pays off. If you haven't noticed, I like to base my portfolio on highest levels of potential. If you're gonna go big, don't you want to go as big as possible? Am I the only one?
Great point, Bitboy. He said if you're gonna go big, don't you want to go as big as possible? How big did synthetics go? Let's take a look at it real quick. And listen, this is the type of reflection that you need to do so that you're gonna make the right pick in the next year. I think it's SYX. SY, let's find synthetics. SNX. Okay, what did it do in 2021? Let's look at it. It's up to $5.40. And in a year, it's down 12%. Now, being down 12% is definitely not as good as being up 12,000%. So now let's jump over to what I'm talking about. Ben has had enough to say here. He's going to talk about his smaller coin picks, which are a bunch of stuff no one's heard about.
The last 10% of my portfolio contains a mixture of projects with smaller market caps. These include...
And we understand. So what we're going to do now is we're going to jump over to what he should have bought. Okay? Now you saw his picks. I'm going to share with you what he should have bought, and you're going to recognize, wow, how did he miss these? And that's what I don't want you to do in 2022. Now that the chart has populated the data, can you see clearly now the rain is gone? Can you see these amazing performing level 1 platforms? Now, these are not dog coins. These are not some obscure cryptocurrency that I found somewhere in KuCoin. No, what you're looking at are the top performing smart contract platforms for 2021. All Bitboy had to do was swap over to a winner. This is what I am learning from 2021. When you look at this year, how in the world did we miss Matic? How did we miss Matic? It paid 12,600%. How did we miss Matic? How did we miss Luna, which is paid 12,000%? How did we miss Matic and Luna? Okay, well, how did we miss Solana in January? Why were we not thinking about Solana in January. If we would have, we would have been dealing with a 9,000% return. How come Phantom was not being discussed? Why not? It would have paid 7,900% this year. So I made this video, and I know it's a long ramble, just so that you can quiet your mind and try to ask yourself, where is the Harmony One for 2022? Look at Harmony One, 5,600% this year. Where is going to be the next AVAX? 3,000% in 2021. And actually, that number may even be low. I may have not selected the right exchange for that price. Elron, eGold, 800%. That's the lowest level one. How did we miss 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 incredibly performing smart contract platforms? I want you to think next year more fundamental. If the smart contract platforms took off this year, will there be more next year, or will it move to exchanges, or will it move to metaverse or gaming? What is your opinion? I just want you to consider there's an amazing opportunity that's hidden right under our noses. What do we need to do to see it? How did we miss it? And what do we need to do to see it this time? What I'm here to tell you is that it's there. And there's a way that you can detect it. When you see a coin get to 12,000% return, you probably could have got on board when it was only maybe 150% return. I was able to get into Solana after it already ran up to 60 bucks. I got it in at 160 and it kept going up over 200. What I learned from that was to not wait so long. So what did you learn from 2021? What did you learn from Bitboy and his lost earnings? He had a chance to really crush it if he would have picked any of these coins. Instead, he got a little decent return, but he could have done much better. But anyway, shout out to Bitboy. He definitely has the biggest crypto channel. And I want to thank you for liking this video. If you didn't like this video, check out all my other videos and share this video with somebody who will like it. Until the next time, peace.